What if I told you that the greatest evil didn't begin in hell, but in heaven, that before the devil ruled darkness, he once stood in the presence of pure light, loved, honored, and perfect. But within that perfection, something broke, and those hidden sins, the ones no one saw, turned the brightest angel into eternal darkness. Before he became the devil, Lucifer was not a monster. He was light. He was beauty itself, the radiant morning star standing near the throne of God. Every note he sang filled heaven with glory. Every step he took shimmered with divine brilliance. But deep inside that light, something dark began to stir. And those secret sins, one by one, pulled the most beautiful angel into eternal ruin. It started with a whisper, "Why should God be worshipped more than me?" Lucifer had been created perfect, yet perfection gave birth to pride. He looked at his reflection and thought, "I deserve the throne." The light that once reflected God began to turn inward. He no longer wanted to serve glory. He wanted to be glory. And that was the moment heaven trembled. But pride alone wasn't enough. Lucifer began to envy the Son, the one seated beside the Father. He envied the love heaven gave to Jesus. He longed for that devotion, that praise, that worship. He watched the angels bow to the Son and felt jealousy burn like fire in his chest. Envy twisted beauty into bitterness, and heaven no longer looked like home. It looked like a throne he had been denied. Envy gave birth to rebellion. Lucifer began to whisper to other angels, "Why serve a God who keeps all power for himself?" He spread his poison through heaven's ranks, turning loyalty into doubt and worship into war. He gathered 1/3 of heaven's host under his deceitful wings, and for the first time, a battle ignited in eternity, a war between truth and a lie. Lucifer became the father of lies before he ever fell. He deceived others because he had first deceived himself. He told them, "You can be like God." He told himself, "I will rise above the Most High." But lies can never climb high enough to touch the throne of truth. When he tried, the light he carried turned against him, and the same glory that once crowned him now cast him down. Rebellion turned to rage. He fought the archangel Michael and heaven's armies with fury. The morning star, once radiant, became a storm of hatred. He wanted to destroy what he could not rule. Every strike, every roar was fueled by hatred for the God who made him. And when he was defeated, that hatred did not die. It followed him into the pit. Even in his fall, Lucifer cursed the name he once sang. He vowed to corrupt the image of God on earth, mankind. If he could not destroy heaven, he would defile the hearts of those God loved most. He would twist worship into idolatry, love into lust, truth into confusion. He would turn creation itself into a weapon against the Creator. And that was his final sin. Not just rebellion against God, but a war against everything holy. Lucifer fell, not because God hated him, but because sin cannot live where holiness reigns. The light he once reflected became the darkness he now rules. And every time we choose pride, envy, or deceit, we echo his fall. But every time we choose humility, obedience, and love, we echo heaven and remind the devil that his throne was never his to begin with. J.Chanel. This message opens your eyes. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's remind the world, darkness always begins with pride.